Are you wondering what it's like to work at a cloud-based brokerage such as eXp Realty? Well, we've gotten a lot of questions from agents out there wondering exactly what it looks like to work at a cloud-based brokerage and actually access tools, resources, and live support live time. So today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking you through a tour of our cloud-based office eXp World, which is a cutting-edge, state-of-the-art cloud-based brokerage where you can actually go in and actually get live support from your brokers, over 2,000 paid employees, and get training from top agents around the world. My name is 𝐭𝐞𝐫 𝐕𝐢𝐝, and I'm an eXp agent and co-founder of Agent Wealth Hustle, and I'm joined here by my partner today, Charlie Cameron, who is the founder of Agent Wealth Hustle and a team leader at eXp. So Charlie, why don't you take us away and transport us into the virtual cloud-based world that is called the eXp World and show everybody what it's like to, get to the office as an eXp agent.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and transport to the office. Oh, and so we're there. So eXp World Virtual Office, this is just one way we can receive support through eXp. And if you guys want a guest pass to hop in here and take training and explore it yourself, take training from the top agents in the world at their craft, we can hook you up with that. So stay to the end for how to do that. But eXp World, which used to be separate software, is now just right in a browser. And it's pretty simple. We just go to exp.world and we connect. And boom, then we're in this virtual office. And again, this is just one way we receive support. And we're going to talk about what things we use this for, as well as the additional ways we can get support and training at eXp. But you can see I'm a little avatar here that I've customized myself. And there's kind of a couple ways to get around. You could just kind of walk around to try and explore, but that would be a waste of time. So really the easiest way to get around is to go to this little go-to button here and then select where you want to go. So the biggest trainings are going to be in the main auditorium. But there's also a bunch of agent support areas. So InfoSphere, there'll be information on stock awards and transactions and SkySlope and all the tools we use. Expert care, that's if you need to talk to anybody about general questions or get directed to somewhere else. Just so you know, there's also a front desk right in front of me that you can't see right now. But you could ask them, the concierge right there, and they'll tell you where to go as well. If you're having if you need transaction support, if you have team, you need team services, any sort of accounting and tech support /IT as well. There's also our whole eXp University, and this is where there's dozens of weekly training calls. It's something like 80 plus hours of live training every single week within eXp World. And so this University Auditorium and Icon Theater have a lot of great classes, as well as the National Training Auditorium and the Mentor Auditorium for mentees and mentors. There's also growth and attraction. So if you're looking to grow a sponsorship team at eXp Realty, you can get all sorts of support and training in here. And then there's additional sections for the eXp Luxury Division, the eXp Commercial Division, go-karts if you want to go ride go-karts, because why the heck not? Meeting rooms. If you want to host meetings with virtual teams, you can pop into one of these meeting rooms right here and take advantage of those. Additionally, one of the main uses that I use it for is meeting with brokers. So depending on where you're located, internationally or US, you can simply select a broker room and go there. So what I want to do right now, just so you get a feel for this, is we're going to pop into an auditorium, so you can take a look at what that looks like at eXp. So here is a training auditorium, and in here you can see there's a number of agents in here, and this is like an intro to eXp. So they're talking about creating a transaction file. And if I wanted to just watch the slides close up, I could do that. I could sit here and I could open my microphone and talk and ask questions, or I could type those questions in the chat. So it makes it really easy to interact live with other folks, as well as view slides and download slides. And I can zoom back out. If there were other slides, I could pop those as well. And now I'm moving around. So I've changed views. So it's a pretty cool environment where we can continuously get live training and get live support and ask the questions we need to ask rather than watching just a video. So all of these trainings are recorded and placed into our eXp workplace university there, so that you can watch any live trainings as recorded ones later, which is one of the main reasons I joined eXp initially. And then I'm going to go back to the welcome area so that I can show you another way to get to the brokerage room. So if I walk back into the welcome area, over here at eXp is a map of the US. So if I'm in the USA, I could just use this to get to a brokerage area. Like I can go to the Georgia broker room. I really want to go to the Florida broker room at eXp. And in here, you can see, there's multiple people. There's a couple of staff members right up front here who are going to try and talk to me because they're always very friendly. And essentially, you would come in here and you would decide, hey, I have a question, and you would pick which type of assistance you need. And then you'd fill out a little form, which is essentially taking a ticket at eXp. Yeah, see, they're talking to me. So you would at eXp. I'm good right now. Oops. I'm good right now. I'm just giving a tour. Thank you. At eXp.
Yeah, so you guys can see that these staff members are really helpful. And one of the key things I would say to remember is these are real people. So this person right here, Angel, like Charlie just walked by with his character, is a real person, a real life staff member of eXp who is logged in on her desk in front of her computer, and it's just represented by her avatar character here. So it's very similar. It's actually just like walking into a brick and mortar office, except you don't actually have to take the time and effort in order to do that. So these brokers are actually licensed brokers in each state. They're able and willing to help you with your transaction problems, with your questions about contracts. So these are the brokers here, and you can talk to them at any point, and you can ask them questions and actually have them walk through with you questions about contracts, advertising, anything that you would talk to a real life broker at a brick and mortar office. You can talk to our real life brokers who are just simply logged in their computer and navigating eXp World from the cloud using their avatar characters.
Yeah, it's pretty slick. You're able to meet with brokers at any point with any sort of support staff. Anytime you need, you can just log in and ask questions. What I use eXp World for most is when something comes up in a transaction and I need to talk to a broker now. So I just log in. I say I need to talk to a broker. We sit down, we have the conversation. I get the support I need, and then it's off to the races with that transaction, which is really great. But you can get support for training, for admin stuff, for referrals, for paperwork, for IT, for teams, for revenue share, you name it. It's all in there. And one more thing I'll show you real quick is the training schedule. And if you request a guest pass from us, we can send you both the training schedule, a video on how to use this, and a guest pass so you can literally log in and take the training that you want. So at expcloud.com, this is our training schedule. Everything's shown in Pacific time since that's where the eXp headquarters is. But you can see in here the training schedule. So let's say we might want to go to the iConversations. These are the top producing agents at eXp, talking about what they're good at. On Thursday, maybe we need to understand sky slopes. Maybe we want to take some leads now training. Let's see, next week, maybe we want to, there's some Canadian training going on. Advanced training with KB4, full life cycle learning with the CE shops. So some of these are partners as well, like home warranties and other things. Leads Now is a great training program. Getting paid and getting paid faster. Taking advantage of the NAR changes. See how that says taking advantage of and not crying about NAR changes, right? So we're all about just eliminating limiting volume to the XP and moving forward. You can see here, KB4, that's our CRM tool. More Leads Now, role-playing clinic. So there's lots of different training opportunities especially these iConversation ones, to learn what the best agents are doing, take that training and run with it.
Right. And something else that I want to bring up as well is some of these departments within eXp World where you can get support lifetime from an employee are actually open 24/7. Because eXp is a global brokerage, we have operations in other countries outside of the United States in all 7 continents, or all continents aside from Antarctica. So we have operations in other time zones as well. If you're based in the US or if you're based in another country, right, the US time zone would be quote unquote the other time zone for you. So some of these departments like tech support, like expert care are open 24/7 because they're not tied to a local area as far as state or regional laws go. Now, as far as like your broker rooms go, that is going to have office hours because the brokers in the state of Florida or in the state of Texas or in California, they actually have to, go to bed and, take time for themselves as well. But if you're talking about tech support or expert care, where the same solutions or the same problems that an agent in the US will have is going to be pretty much the same problems the agent in Australia or in India is going to have as well. They're going to be open 24/7 because we're employing people from all over the world in order to make sure that our agents are serviced no matter what time zone that they're in. And also, if you're having a problem, because we all know real estate, a lot of real estate agents, don't sleep, right? Because they're working on their transactions day and night, then you can actually get support late in the evening or early in the morning as well from some of these departments.
Yeah, and it's important to note, a lot of agents will see that and think that that's it, that's eXp, right? And it's interesting because sometimes it's looked at as a disadvantage, like, oh, I have to log in to get support. But if you compare that to, a franchise, right? I can log in instantly anytime, get the exact support I need, and move on and continue to work on the highest and best use of my time as an agent, which is serving my clients and getting the next clients, right? Instead of commuting to the office, where's the broker's golfing, and not being able to get the support I need, when in reality I can get it instantly. Plus I have the other traditional avenues, right? We can email, we can call, we can set up Zoom meetings, we can use Workplace, which is Facebook for eXp. That's a great way to get kind of group support from your state, as well as broker support, and reach out to the entire team. You can reach out to the admins for your state, your team support for your state. So there's actually just more and more ways to receive support. And this is just one way that you can instantly get live support and live training.
Absolutely. So the amount of support you're actually going to get at eXp is, as we talked about in our previous videos, almost overwhelmingly overabundant, right? So there's almost too much support at eXp. But as you can see with our eXp World Tour, it's a very user-friendly and easy to use tool. And you can get live support at any point that you want to through eXp World or through the other tools that we have access to, like Workplace and eXp Enterprise. And also don't forget your sponsors and your sponsorship organization as well, which are going to provide you with additional support tools and resources above and beyond what eXp provides. So guys, make sure to book a call with us directly if you guys are interested in learning a little bit more about eXp and what it's like to be an eXp agent, or also if you want to get your very own guest pass into eXp World and actually experience this for yourself. We just want to make sure we talk to you and we get the right information, but you can actually get trained from our top agents and actually see what the training is like for a period of time using our eXp World guest pass. So make sure to reach out directly to us. The link is in the description down below. You can book a one-on-one call with us and we'll be more than happy to show you around a little bit more, to give you your own very own guest pass and to answer any questions that you have as well. But thanks so much for checking out this video. Hopefully you enjoyed a little sneak peek into our virtual world, and we'll make sure to see you on our next video.